Good evening once again, everybody. Welcome into our second race, and we're going to finish off the first round of the NFC here, so we'll find out who your matchups are going to be next weekend momentarily. Thankfully, that actually started playing music. I love when my mouse randomly clicks stuff. Let me flip this on over. As you can see, this one's going to get real interesting, guys and gals. We got, on the left-hand side, your number 6 seed made it in just barely, mind you, but your number 6 seed, one of last year's finalists, Wolv21. He's going to be taken on tonight. JimDrizzle, the number 3 seed, he won the NFC West outright and got to pick the rules this evening. So you may notice something slightly different in that we're playing as the blue baby right now. No more Isaac coming up here. This is going to get fun, guys. You ready for the rules? Because there's a listing on Spazbot in chat. Let's start going through this. We're going to do a best 2 out of 3 race through... Oh, hold on. As soon as I stop dropping frames. There we go. Okay, cool. Thanks, OBS. Anyways, so we're going to do a best 2 out of 3 race through Shale, meaning you have to kill Satan to get a point at the bottom of the screen. And we're going to use Blue Baby this time. Banned items on the way down include your 7 normal BOILeR banned items: Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, and the Shovel. Again, added onto that, you can see on Spazbot, you see the pictures. Carry items such as Mom's Knife, Brimstone, and the Blue Candle are banned. Soul item spawners, the Relic and the Miter are both banned. Map items such as the Emperor card, the Compass, and the... Oh my god, really on this? I didn't even get to say it, but the D6 is banned too, and Jim found it as his first item. Oh my god. Wolf found a banned item in Ipecac himself. Wow, are we off to a trollin' start here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, let me continue on. Compass, Emperor card, and the Crystal Ball are banned. On to other interesting fun notes. Rule number 1 from JimDrizzle. If you find a passive item, you have to take it. Rule number 2, if you find a space use item, you have to take it and replace your current one, never picking up the one you just put down, ever again. So it is gone at that point. Whatever space use you find is what you have. In this case, Sacrificial Dagger. We got an Orbital. JimDrizzle's off and running. He has to take it as that's a passive item. So he'll be onto his boss fight here momentarily as he's just found that. Back to the rules. If you find pills, if they're unidentified, you have to take them. So again, once you know what they are, you're safe from ever having to worry about them again. But you see a pill that first time, you have to take it. So, rule number 4, again, all normal BOILeR items and glitches are banned, including now, because we're the blue baby, you can't do the Devil Deal glitch where you make yourself invincible and get a free item out of it. So if, and again, that's if you have the setup for it at the time, you cannot do that glitch. And again, Jim the first to rip through his first floor here, so his rules, and it's going his way. He's got the crown, so let's see those yes crowns. Patchin' Boy gave him some change. Oh, that Sun card. So here's the interesting one. I didn't get to hear if Jim actually did decide to ban that or not. We'll see if he ever uses it. Ooh, Wolf with a great first starting item. Some Magic Mushroom plus all of his stats, including, in this case, 1 blue Soul Heart. You notice the difference from playing with Blue Baby to Isaac. You get different starting stats, and you have no red health containers. Any health up item that you get gives you 1 blue Soul Heart. Very different type of run here. He did say it's fine? Okay, cool. So Sun card, even though that is a map reveal and technically a full red heart heal, you don't get the red heart heal out of it. It will damage everything in the room and give you a map reveal. But Jim basically wants to keep it so that we can't skip onto Shale, or skip through the womb too, if you will. But again, amazingly, no pills have shown up yet. I'm waiting for that first Mom's Coin Purse to show up and then just see what all the bad pills are, because it's going to get funny. It really will. The pills are going to play a huge role in this race. I almost guarantee it. Let's see, Jim with a key, his second item room, going to give him the quarter, so he's up to 53 cents already here on his second floor. And that really kind of makes the store interesting. Now, mind you, there isn't all that much that he can get out of the store that makes it so worthwhile, but he does have plenty of money to consider, and he's going to head on over at least to the left side. Let's see where he goes. Indeed he will, so let's see if we can't find another banned item in here. He knows it's a store, and there is one of the banned items. The Compass can't do a thing about it. And again, in the stores, anything is your choice, so unless it's a banned item, obviously, you can't take those. But stores are always your choice. You do not have to replace the spacebar in there or take pills if you find them. It's your choice if you spend your money. And let's see, Wolv picking up Mr. Mega, so 5 more bombs on his side. That also doubles up his bomb damage, so from 40 to 80 per bomb, and that is big, big damage output. So that could really help him again. The Magic Mush and Mr. Mega is a very nice combination of damage up on both tiers and bombs for Wolv. So he's looking pretty nice. We're both in our second boss fights. Champion Monster on the left. We got normal version on the right side. Again, both dying just about the same time. Speaking of pills, oh, we got to take 4 on Jim's side. Oh, full health, so okay, that kind of helps. Gets him back up to 3 soul hearts. Range increase. Look at this, a pretty fly orbital, and he's got 1 more he's got to take. Which actually he already had, and it was a speed down earlier, and I'd forgotten. Ooh, that devil deal for Wolv. I'm gonna say yeah to... Oh, God, that's tough. Parasite, he's thinking about it. Wow. Oh, wow, dead cat for JimDrizzle. Okay, we're gonna have an interesting one, as Wolv didn't take Parasite. He knows that Jim probably just took that 9 lives dead cat. So 9 lives at, in this case, at the moment, 1 soul heart. I almost called it 1 red heart. But 9 lives, 1 piece of guppy on Jim's side. This is gonna get interesting. I'm really curious to see how this plays out for JimDrizzle, because that is a bit of a risk, but if he finds 2 other guppy items, this just became a straight-up carry run for him. And again, you're adding on soul hearts, which is not red health containers. Much easier to do that with the 9 lives dead cat, so I see why Jim took this risk, without question, but it's still a risk. And the ever-popular, guys, you're cursed into this. If you race as a blue baby, it knows, and you get a Chad fight. Welcome to useless boss item spawn. This will spawn little Chad for Wolv, meaning that every 4 rooms or so that he clears out, he gets a half a red heart spawn. Yeah, there's no red heart containers in this race. Thanks, Chad. You're a bro. So again, that'll follow Wolv around. He's got another devil deal. Ooh, the mark. You pretty much have to at only 1 soul heart cost. Well, actually 2. I kind of can't do math. He's also got the curved horn for plus damage already. Wow, Wolv gonna pass on this. Holy crap. So Wolv heading down to Caves 2, passing on spending his soul hearts. Again, it's tough to spend them because you don't know you're gonna ever get him back as the blue baby. So no damage up, leaving the mark behind as well. Keeping that curved horn. Ooh, and Jim finding himself a real nasty Ultra Pride fight. So one of the nastiest, most time-consuming mini-boss fights, and that's why it's nasty. At least he doesn't have to go back in that room. So spawning back outside, 8 lives left on his 9 lives dead cat, and just the 1 blue soul heart again. We're not counting trinkets as passive items. Keyword there is item, not trinket. Oh, and that actually did respawn it. I thought he had it cleared out enough, but nope. Jim has to clear this room one more time, so a cheap shot at him. Sent him back outside. He's got 7 lives left now. And let's see. This happens to be a store. Again, you get to choose whatever you want to do in here. Battery's going to give you quicker charge on your space use items. In this case, the poop's kind of unnecessary for it. Jim's hoping for something better. And one of the rules, again, that Jim instilled, if you find another space use item, no matter what it is, you replace what you have. Wolv into his store, or into his item room, I should say, excuse me, finds the hourglass, so he's going to take this with him. That'll slow down time and shot speed of enemies that you inflict on it. Yeah, more pooping! See, Casper's a happy man. How did I know? Alright, so again, with that space use item, goodbye to the poop, hello to an item that doesn't need quicker recharge in the remote detonator. 5 free bombs for JimDrizzle, and he's going to be able to make them explode whenever he wants by hitting the space item. Or the space bar, excuse me. Again, Wolv at the moment, that 1 floor ahead. Jim's just looking for his boss fight here to finish off Caves. There you see the remote detonator, actually, whenever he wants it, will explode those bombs. Golden Poop, thank you for the money. Everybody's got money here. We got 28 and, well, actually 29 and 29 cents when Wolv picks these up. Equal money. Scary. I don't know, and equal amounts of keys for that matter. This is kind of scary. Judas's tongue would be completely useless, by the way, as a trinket. What that would do is give you any red heart devil deal, only costing 1 red heart. Now, you're not going to see a red heart devil deal, because you're never going to get them as a blue baby. Nope, Judas's tongue has no effect whatsoever, sadly. So into that Gertie Jr. fight, JimDrizzle gonna look to catch up to his caves too quickly, down to just half a heart though, and that last little bit, that's what you risk. So back outside, and he's gonna have to take on Gertie Jr. one more time now. 6 lives remaining on that cat. And there's Wolv's boss fight for caves 2. So all he's gotta do is just pop out that one bit of TNT. And he'll face Peep. So again, you don't have to use the space use items at any point, as that would actually slow down that jumping speed and those shot speeds of everything. So Wolv may wait, there we go, until such time as you see that shot happen, and then slow everybody down. Really good timing there. Even that jump, as you notice, there's the big issue. Enemies fire double when they're affected by Hourglass. That's what Wolv was trying to avoid. Notice now it's just down to 1 shot in each one of those directions. So Cat o' Nine Tails on the right side. Oh, wow. Talk about your banned items galore. So again, not wanting to use one of his lives. Oh, wow. This again? I might take both as Wolv, but he's going to pass on both Horror Babylon and the 9 lives dead cat. Wow. I would have probably taken both and just had a run like Jim's going, but Wolv going to hang on to these soul hearts, wants nothing to do with his devil deals, has yet to take one here. I don't blame him, but at the same point, wow, to some of these items he's leaving, man, that hurts. Alright, new item room. Let's get all the keys forever for Wolv. And there's that Book of BOILeR that he didn't want to spend hearts on. Now he gets free of charge in his item room, so that's going to double up his damage on his tiers. And now Wolv may not think about going into his item room from here on out. That'll be interesting. Johnny, what's up, sir? Good to see you tonight, man. I really like Wolv's approach here, too. Like, I've got to agree with J-Puds on this one. He just said that he really likes Wolv's approach. It's tough to leave some of those items behind in the Devil Deal, but on a Blue Baby run, I think he's doing the right thing by keeping these hearts. And you notice he's at 7 now, whereas Jim is not finding any. He's at 6 lives left. Make that now 2 hearts if he wants this. Challenge room's kind of worth it sometimes, so make that 2 hearts now on this life. But again, it's down to 1.5, and it's still that real interesting dilemma of will Jim ever find soul hearts on this run? Wolv doesn't want to take that chance. He's saving what he has. And again, in the Steps XL floor the Wolv has got, he'll find a second item room at some point. Question is, will he want to go into it? I may want to hang on to that Book of BOILeR and make sure it doesn't get replaced. Again, if you guys don't know the rules of this run, Jim said these really, really nasty race rolls. There you go on Spazbot. Hit both of those imager links. And again, you'll see all the new banned items, let alone the 4 other rules on here, such as if you find a passive item, you take it. And more importantly, if you find a space use item, you immediately replace whatever you have, never to pick it up again, taking that new space use item with you. And again, keep in mind, all pills, if they're unidentified, have to be taken right off the bat. Jim's been very lucky with them so far, except for the 1 speed down. And again, all normal BOILeR rules basically still apply. So it's really going to be about a lot of decision-making here. Wolv's made some really, really good, non-risky decisions to this point. Question is, that last item room could be damage up, but it could be a really crappy way to replace that Book of BOILeR. Do you risk it? Man, I'm not sure that I do, honestly. I may keep what I have going for me and just look for the 2 boss fights. Because again, Wolv's had the Magic Mush for damage up on his tiers. He's got Curved Horn. He's got Mr. Mega, as you just saw, with his bombs being increased damage. So I may keep this for that extra tier damage off of the book. That's a tough call, but I may skip that last item. Yep, we'll know right after this race who faces who in round number 2 of the NFC playoffs. AFC obviously won't be decided until tomorrow. We could know after the very first race, but only if the lowest seed wins. If Lawcat beats New York Video Game Freak tomorrow, then we know who faces who in the AFC. Otherwise, we have to wait until Trainwreck JP and Swiggy are done. Alright, Wolv did decide to go in. He actually gets Peeper, so has to take it, obviously. Don't even get the choice in the matter. Again, being a passive item, that's going to pop one of his eyeballs out. You see floating around the room doing damage. Okay. Let me also point this out, because JimDrizzle got what should, as I just pointed out, be one of the banned items in BOILeR. However, you get the choice of whether or not to actually take the toothpicks. So Jim actually took it this time because you can't re-roll them. You can't take the D6. That's also now on the ban list. So Jim went ahead and took them. That's going to give him a little bit of shot speed increase. Really not that useful of an item, but hey, they're there and it's free. Might as well. And again, he has no choice. He actually kind of has to take that now that I think about his rules. And yep, Sun card is fine. Jim said that before the race. We thought about it about a few seconds before and like, what about that Sun card? Yeah, you know what, go ahead and allow it. Alright, waiting now, Peeper moving out of the way. There you go. Again, Peeper can move bombs on you, so this is why Wolv's waiting a little bit before he actually hits those bombs. Thank you, Soul Heart. And one more will get him out of this room on either side he wants. And Jim just about done with his caves too. There's a hollow getting finished off. Another health container. Another devil deal. Might as well. Oh, jeez. Oh, and he can't do it. That's terrible. So the pack gonna have to get left behind. So no damage of no Sister Maggie either. And again, Wolv has found his 2 boss fights. So back-to-backers coming up here on Wolv's side, trying to finish off his depths, where Jim just got down to his depths 1. So definite time advantage left-hand side for Wolv. And again, he'll wait for the Mom's Foot fight to actually use Book of BOILeR. And again, no more item rooms for him to find. He's just looking for boss fights from here on out. And again, in round 1, we race through Shale. Shouldn't the P stand for Pact at that point, Johnny? Rest in Pact? I don't know, I'm out of things. Alright, there's Jim's first item room for the depths. He's going to utilize one of his bombs, and again, you get to choose when they explode with that remote detonator. So made very good use of it right there. But again, on the left, we got Wolv21 fighting against Mom's Foot. He used that Book of BOILeR, multiplies his damage on his tears, and he's melting through her already halfway through. Should point out, left hand for JimDrizzle gives him much higher chance of getting red chest spawns at the end of rooms, or also spawning in rooms, and yeah, just in the first place. Lots of chances at soul hearts out of those. So again, really good trinket finds. Wow, to these banned items, Dr. Fetus. Everybody wave goodbye to Dr. Fetus. That's still on the banned list, and again, so is the D6, so can't even re-roll it if he would have had the D6. Jim gonna leave that behind. Would have turned his tears into bombs. And there's that decision maker. So, Polaroid or Curved Horn, and again, in this case, Polaroid. Here's what we've been saying all season, guys. Especially in the womb, with the Polaroid and Blue Baby, if you get hit, you don't have any red hearts, meaning it triggers every time, and you get a 5-second damage shield every time you take damage. So Wolv dropped his damage on his tears, but again, gives him a lot of safety. And I mean a lot of safety. So again, 2 floors here in the womb to take care of, and Shale, because remember, there's that Book of Shadows. There's that Polaroid enacting on Wolv's side. And there's a boss fight on Jim's. That's a nasty room to have to get through here. Oh, really? Oh, come on. Yeah, I was gonna say at this point, I may just take that, go back out to the last room, and do this all over again. Is it? Oh, it respawned him? Okay, that's being evil. That's just being straight up evil by the game. Don't hit him again so we can get through this time. He's gonna take damage most likely. There we go. That's what he was trying for. Oh god, and Jim, yeah, there we go. And it was bloat fight, so now Jim has to worry about a real nasty spawn point if he gets hit again in this bloat fight. Because remember, this will spawn you if you do die with those 5 lives left. Back in the, oh god, here we go. In the last room, where is it gonna put him? Okay, good, at least he was in the doorway and it didn't trigger those spike traps off the bat. That's what I was worried about. Come on, come on, let him through. This is being a troll. That thing is being a troll. There we go. Nice move, Jim. Nice move. So back into his bloat fight. Let's try this again, where he doesn't cheap shot Jim right off the bat. But again, on the left-hand side, we got Wolv moving into his boss fight as well. Double Loki. So Loki 2, gonna multiply his damage with that Book of BOILeR again. And keep in mind, in the womb, no item rooms, no stores. You just want these boss fights, and then you're gonna move on down to the next level. Jim doing a really good job dodging both of these eyes. All that cheesy blood spawn, and the shots coming out of bloat. That's what you gotta worry about getting anywhere near in here. That blood spawn can be so random. Yes, Crown, why not? Let's get patching. Oh, wow, to that cheap shot. So, a bunch of money there for Wolv. He gets, wow, gets into a god room. Hello, another banned item, the Relic. You can see why it'd be banned by Jim in this one. That's every 4 rooms gonna spawn 1 blue soul heart for you if you pick it up. And again, that makes you slightly overpowered as a Blue Baby. Alright, so continuing over to the right-hand side here. Again, there you see that Polaroid enacting as Wolv takes more damage, so he's down to 3.5 soul hearts himself. Make that 2.5. He could really use an arcade here. This is a nasty room. There's that death card. I was waiting to see when he'd use it. So that'll kill off everything. Ew, and found himself a nasty dead end room as well. More screaming babies. You guys were here for the finals last year. Wolv was not a fan of those. Alright, we could use some soul heart spawns. We could really use an arcade. Arcade would probably be about the best thing. With a purple slot machine in there, Wolv would have a field day. There's that damage shield again, so 1.5 hearts left on Wolv's side. Getting into sketchy territory. There's what we need. So 2 soul hearts, fire rate increase for JimDrizzle, another devil deal. Oh god. The band knife, obviously we can't take that. The razor blade, the other one, would have killed him, sent him back down to, let's see, 1 blue heart and 2 lives left, so definitely not worth it there. And again, you get to make the decision by Jim's rules and devil deals. So instead, let's get a judgy please. Thank you very much. We got Sister Maggie to follow around Jim, so a little bit more damage up as she's going to fire out red tears. Ooh, and he's found an arcade. So that's just taunting Wolv a little bit, because that's what he'd like to find. Especially at half a heart remaining here for Wolv. Wouldn't mind seeing Sloth actually find a item rock either. Any red rock in the womb, 1 per room, can actually be an item rock. Again, they won't have any indicators on them, so it's all sheer dumb luck, and Wolv definitely wouldn't mind getting a free couple soul hearts out of this. Come on, Hierophant. Or Sun card. That actually not a terrible thing. That'll give Wolv a full map reveal. Let's see. No arcade. Not what he was hoping for, but does know where, oh god, where that... Wow, where that boss fight is. Didn't matter, though. So down goes Wolv. So all the way back to the beginning. And with a passive item, Daddy Longleg's going to start off his new run. That'll follow him around. You see the shadow will stomp down a spider leg just like that to damage anything it comes in contact with. Alright, Liberty Cap, random mushroom effect every room that JimDrizzle goes into. So again, he was hoping for a few more soul hearts, but wow, seriously, the first room, I was just about to explain this. You guys may have noticed JimDrizzle's minimap actually showed him his entire compass reveal. That's the Liberty Cap randomly affecting. So he knows where he's headed, if he saw that, mind you. But again, really random effect off of that, and you're definitely not going to argue it, I'll tell you that much. And again, Wolv's found his new first boss fight, so he's still off and running on this new one. We got Jim still dealing with 3 lives left on that, excuse me, again, sorry. Hiccups, man. Anyways, 3 lives left on his dead cat. So 3 soul hearts on this particular life. If he does die again, keep in mind, comes back with just the 1 blue soul heart on each one. Red heart, G, thanks, you're useless. And again, he's just going to make his way on over looking for his, well, knows where his boss fight is, but looking to get over to it. See, we got the Eve's Dead Bird for Wolv. Oh, jeez, we're building a weird passive build over on Wolv's side. So if he takes damage, that's going to spawn Eve's Dead Bird, which will try to fly around and hit anything that might be on the screen enemy-wise. Again, decent enough damage output, but it's pretty stupid. I definitely wouldn't rely on that. It's the Derpy Bird. And Wolv will be taking on his second boss fight here in Monstro. Just about done with this one. And again, you got really short floors to begin with, so you get to make up a lot of time really quickly, and it starts evening out afterwards. But another health up with stem cells. Again, every red heart container actually is just blue in this case. And one of your BOILeR band items, the Bible. So let's see those band item emotes. Says, again, that would have won it, killed the boss fight on the right side here for JimDrizzle, Mom's Foot, or her heart. And again, still banned along with the D6, meaning you can't do anything with banned items today. They're just flat out banned and you're leaving them behind. So passive item, gonna have to take it. Abel will be the last item that JimDrizzle's gonna pick up and adds a quote-unquote follower to his brigade, which is gonna do the exact opposite of him, moving to the opposite side of the room, firing in the opposite direction. Once again, we got Kane's Eye on Wolv's side, so 25% chance as he goes to a new floor that he gets a full compass reveal. And again, it's just that 1 of 4 chance, and just in that first room. Yes, they can, girl. Yeah, what's up, Muted? How you doing tonight? But yep, whatever the person with the home field advantage, therefore the person on the right side of the screen from here on out in the playoffs, whoever's on the right side of the screen gets to choose whatever role they want for that match. And again, it's whatever they want to do. Whatever character they want to race as, basically whatever they want to do, within reason. I've turned down 1 role this year, total. So let's see, Magic 8 Ball, we're going to give a shot speed increase to JimDrizzle. Going to take that Joker card with him. Definitely going to keep the Polaroid here. We saw what that did for Wolv last time. Again, one of the rules, you have to take every unidentified pill. Wolv wanted the other speed up. He didn't have to take that one. Health down, yes he did. Didn't know what it was. Full health brings him right back up to the 3 heart containers. And again, it's a passive item. Jim went into a challenge room. He's got no choice but to take it here. So again, one of the rules coming into effect. Jim has to go through a challenge room. He picks up Roid Rage. That is mismarked and just gives a ton of speed increase under movement. And there you see the Polaroid coming into effect for JimDrizzle. So he's invincible for that time while that shield's up for 5 seconds every time he takes damage. And again, he's going to utilize that Sacrificial Dagger in the process, which is 17 damage every time it makes contact. So here you see again, he's going to hang right between both of these monstros. Wolv just going to look for a key if he can. No money for that Judgy either, so maybe we're not even going to bother with anything. Yep, he's not going to clear any more rooms, it looks like, so on over to a Seeker room, hopefully. Wow, no luck. Man, we're just going to say forget about it to the rest of the floor. He'll head on down to his caves, too. Alright, so Jim dealing with yet another nasty dead-end room here. And keep in mind, still has 3 lives left on that 9 lives cap, but definitely doesn't want to do anything about getting down lower on health. And we'll just skip that item room. He's on his caves too, so he's making a pretty decent time. Again, we race through Shale now, so this is definitely still going to be interesting. Shale is not an easy place to get through. And look at that, more pills. We already knew what it was. Jim doesn't actually need it, but another pretty fly orbital. Again, you can only have 3 total, and it's not as good as the Sacrificial Dagger. So he technically doesn't get that 3rd one, but whatever, he took the pill anyways. Alright, so yet again finding his boss fight here as Wolv. Let's see if he even bothers. No keys. Doesn't know where that item room is yet. There's his key. Now the decision. He's just going to say screw it. He'll go on into his boss fight. Like I said, if you're going into a cave's boss fight, you're on Blue Baby and you don't have Chad yet, yeah, you're probably going to fight him. So another little Chad, another completely useless boss item for Wolv. But again, Jim finding himself his boss fight's got yet another Loki 2 to deal with here on Womb 1. Wait until you see that Joker card on Womb 2. We've seen this already today, but we're going to see it again momentarily here. Question is, what type of item do we get for Jim? So he's already got what could have spawned the most soul hearts for him, so unless he gets lucky and these Lokis happen to spawn soul hearts. Ooh, about the Holy Grail for Wolv, so 1 more health up. He's also got flying now. And let's see, that's going to make that item room worth getting for him, so he'll head back across the caves too looking for it. Ah, very nice way to get yourself a heart. So one more soul heart there for Jim off of the box of items. Gonna grab more pills. Doesn't exactly need those. He's already taken them. And the card or pills, not really as worthwhile as that Joker, because watch this. On down to his Womb 2. Joker card takes you right into your Devil Dealer God room, in which case, in this one's always going to be your way down to Shale. So onto what could be his last floor here. Curse of Darkness means no mini-map for JimDrizzle, but he's in Shale looking to get through his, his Satan fight. And looking to take a 1-0 lead if he can. 3 lives left on that dead cat. 3 soul hearts on this one. So it is definitely going to be risky, and it's doing a great job so far. I do not like these rooms in Shale. See, that curse room definitely not worth it. Oh my god, here's why I don't like these rooms. At least the Brimstone takes out the nasty enemies for him, but to this room. There's one of them gone. Jim doing a really good job at dodging everything in here. I get hit so many times. Oh, wow. PhD for Wolv. Uh-oh, that carry item. We were talking about this. Remember the rule is you have to take every unidentified pill. Wolv doesn't have any more of those. And even if they are unidentified for a long period of time, it's going to be nothing but a good or neutral effect at worst. No more damaging stats with Wolv's pills with that PhD. So carry item for this type of run going on here. And Wolv on down to his depths, not incredibly far behind, but literally 4 floors at this point. It is a long way, but this could easily be done, and Jim by no means has this secured. Doing a very good job of taking out Champion Famine here. Again, all he has to do is worry about getting that. There we go, that last little bit of damage done before you get the quintuple shot by Famine. And how about even more mini-bosses? Double Gemini. Oh, wow. Rosary. Wolv's starting to get some carry items here, literally. So 3 more soul hearts. That ups his faith level, meaning more chance of God rooms, which he's already seen quite a few of today. And he'll keep looking for his boss fight. So Wolv looking kind of nice over here. Not all the hearts in the world again, but neither does Jim. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it, DJC? It's really, really crazy to see how far Jim's made it, because I was starting to worry when he got down low on lives, like, oh boy, this is going to start haunting him now. But he's been doing great with it here. And again, if he just gets lucky and gets a couple of soul heart spawns, he's in a very good spot. Because with that Polaroid and that damage he can do with Sacrificial Dagger, Jim's got a really ridiculously powerful build. It's just a matter of being able to have the health to utilize it as such. And more bombs, definitely not a bad thing. 8 on Jim's side. And, speaking of bombs, now they're a bad thing in the form of poop socks. I don't like these rooms. Nice chain reaction there again. With that remote detonator, Jim gets to choose when his bombs explode, and that can really help you timing-wise. And about that double Gemini yet again. This one going to spawn a soul heart, if I'm not mistaken, for JimDrizzle at the end of the room, so we'll see if I'm correct. I think this one does. It's been a while since I fought this, though. I don't really play much Isaac anymore, sadly. Yeah, he is, Taku. At least I believe so. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty positive he is. Of course, I'm not that well educated on the whole subject, but I'm pretty sure he is. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Alright, last little bit here. Anytime now, these can die off. There we go. There's your soul heart for Jim. Come on, boss fight. Hey, look at that, boss fight. So we found it on Jim's side. So he's going to take all these out real quickly. There you go, nicely timed with that remote detonator. 3 soul hearts, 3 lives. 3 forms of Satan here, and again, you see that quote-unquote BOILeR emote there. I like this, too, because of the remote detonator, double the bomb. Didn't do any extra damage, though, amazingly. That kind of sucks. But again, the beauty of this. So Jim just going to keep laying bombs down, take out that first form as quickly as he can, because he doesn't have amazing speed. And this Fallen fight can kind of troll you. One part of it gone. There you go, just watch out for that quad laser. The quad laser. So on to phase 2. Again, probably not gonna worry about getting his bombs in so close unless you get that Brimstone shot. Jim will keep working side to side. Ooh, was actually trying to trigger Brimstone there. There's double brim, so again, 5 seconds of damage shield. He's gonna walk right in, let that sacrificial dagger do some work. But doesn't want to get touched again. He's only got the 2 hearts left. Only one more is safe to get hit with. Second one kills you. So just about to the end of phase 2, we got Wolv taking on War over on the left-hand side. He'll wind up with his first cube of meat when he's done with this. And there it is, so he'll be on down to his depths too. But again, Jim with just a little bit more health here on phase 2, and then one more real trolling phase to go. Here we go, guys. So foot stomping galore. Where's it gonna be? There we go. Keep the poop socks away. All you gotta do is keep those away. Okay, there we go. Don't let them spawn under you. Keep moving all around this room in a square pattern. Okay, those scare me. The poop socks scare me. And oh my god, too close. Jim doing a great job here. Okay, there's the invincibility time, so he's gonna hang in the center, let these bombs do some work for him as well. Already about halfway through, but he is down to that part where he cannot take damage. So you're gonna see Jim be very cautious about where he is. Oh man, my heart's not gonna be able to take this in this playoffs, guys. I'm literally just like tense as can be right now. I could probably make diamonds in my... Oh my god, that spawn. So down now to 2 lives left at 1 soul heart apiece. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This part's gonna get interesting, so we're gonna try this again. No bombs for JimDrizzle this time. Oh, man, here we go. So again, Wolv in his steps too, knowing where Jim's at right now. All Jim has to do is make it through this fight in one of the next 2 tries without taking any damage. No pressure. But again, knowing where Jim's at and where he's sitting, Wolv may kind of try to take this a little bit easy, and he's doing just that, getting shoved at here. And again, just has to find one last item room. Mom split fight at the end of his depths too. Oh god, that got too close. There's one of them stopping. The other one should any second now. There we go. Do the same thing on Jim's side. Almost through this first phase. There we go. Half of it gone. Oh god, that got too close. Nothing can touch Jim, so again, has to no-hit this fight. Is through part 1 already, so third of the way there. Whew, I wouldn't have gotten that close just for safety's sake, but wow, Jim getting risky. You see that he has to take him, by the way, so Wolv walked into a challenge room, has to take that passive item, was hoping for some health, maybe squeezy, but has to take the crown, so let's see those yes crowns like we see in chat already. A little bit of money for Wolv, but again, because of one of Jim's rules, has to take that passive item. Oh god. I don't want to be where Jim is. There we go. Nicely dodged. Just about to the halfway mark of phase 2. But again, not the greatest of damage. No bombs for this. And cannot take a single hit. So this is a heck of a battle of attrition. I couldn't have gotten much closer. Whew. I thought Jim was dead there, quite honestly. I really thought Jim was dead there. Wow, was that close. There we go, Wolv finishing off this challenge room, getting an extra key out of his. Just about through phase 2. Oh, thank you to that orbital blocking a shot there on Jim's side. Twice, might I add. 3 times, 4 times. Wow, your orbitals love you right now, Jim. You love your orbitals, I bet. All right, phase 3. Let's do this the right way. No hit it. Come on. Of course, mind you, Wolv is really hoping that a poop sock spawns again right up underneath Jim, but, you know, that's evil at the same point. All right, where's it gonna go? Again, just keep on the move because that shadow of the foot will catch up to you very, very quickly, and try not to backtrack if at all possible. Jim doing a great job keeping those poop socks away. And yes, I call them exploding poop socks. Enjoy the laughter of that. Oh man, risky, doing so well right now is Jim. Keep moving. It was a little risky, a little too risky in my book. I don't like stopping. Very nice explosion there. And we see where the other spawns are, so Jim's good for the time. That's the big bad part, is keeping just 2 of them on screen. If you keep 2 of those flying bombs on screen, he's not spawning extras. But again, he will explode them by standing on them, so you have to watch out. And then when they do die, be very careful of the new spawns. Oh! Wow. Another one getting kicked into Jim. He's down to his last life, 1 red heart, and he has to do this all over again. Oh, man. Oh, Not good for your heart. Oh my god, I'm about to explode over here. So Wolv working through his depths too, still just looking for that last boss fight. You see, he's just going to start bombing on through. He doesn't want to be in this room at all. Oh, man. So Jim, into phase 1 yet again of the devil. Stan, you are not being a bro. Stan. God damn it, Stan. Yes, I know it's Satan, but hey, we're calling him Stan because why not? This time for sure, though, right? He's got this one. Hey, Jim's had this enough. He knows what's up now. He's got this thing. Yeah, Stan, please. Oh, God, he got cornered. Nothing Jim could do there. Oh, my God. That fight is being evil. This is why we decided to go here in round number 1, is that can be an evil fight, guys. Satan takes another one and quite a few lives off of Jim. He's back to the beginning now. I'm going to start with Skeleton Key again. You have to take all passive and space use items, so would have taken it anyways, most likely. 99 keys for Jim to start this new run with. Have to take all unidentified pills, in which case, again, he gets a pretty fly orbital. Alright, so of all things, we got ourselves a real nice gambling machine. Those purple machines are just key on your blue baby runs, no pun intended. I was just thinking about the fact that we have a skeleton key on the right side. I see the pun I just made and didn't mean it that way. Moot point. Anyways, so let's see. Kane's Eye, we got Mom's Pearl, which technically is okay, because again, yes, that has more chance of spawning soul hearts for you. And that's why Wolv's holding it right now. There you see one of them. That's why we love the purple slot machines, is blue baby. So that is okay. I had to look and make sure, but yes, that is okay. Trinkets were not banned in this one. So there's another soul heart. Thank you. Oh, excuse me again. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. God forbid this take 3 hours. Oh no. We get more racing action between two awesome racers. Yeah, you're not going to see me cry at any point, believe me. Believe you me. I expected deaths in this one, and I'm sure both of these two did after they heard what the rules were, and Jim probably set it up that way on purpose, so it doesn't shock me. Speaking of, wow, did that find all sorts of soul hearts for Jim as he's got that box of items. Hierophant card gave him 2 more. He's on down to his 2nd floor. Again, Wolv done with his gambling. He's out of money. He's got 6.5 hearts. He's got a world card for that matter as well. That's a full map and compass reveal saving up there. Ah, good question. I just saw that too. Red patch on JimDrizzle's side. If you get hit, it's a chance that it rips your skin off and ups your damage for the remainder of that room. As soon as you leave, it resets itself. And it's a pretty low chance, mind you. But you'll see yourself basically turn into what looks like Meat Boy. Nope, world card's not on the ban list. Basically, it was Emperor card. Like, Jim didn't want anybody skipping through Shale, was basically the gist of what Jim's rules amounted to. So, seems like, you know, like, oh yeah, let's say it's a map revealing thing. Like, it's okay as far as that card goes. Jim just doesn't want anybody to be able to skip it with the Emperor card. And again, if you had a non-stop map reveal, like the treasure map, the treasure map wasn't on there, but the compass or crystal ball, for example, those are a little bit different in the fact that you always have that map instead of the one-time use of the world card. So Jim allowed that one. But yes, world card is fine. So is the sun card, for that matter. And again, if you guys didn't see the rules, let me give you a link that will explain it far, far better than I can with a couple of imager pictures for you. There you go. Jim actually made those up and did a freaking awesome job with that too, by the way. That's helping out a ton. Because there's a lot of rules on this run. So it's making it really, really easy for me to remember with that. We got Red Mom just about dead. Wow, I can't believe that didn't kill her. There we go. Oh, and it's Squeezy. 2 more blue soul hearts. Fire rate increase for Wolv. And, more importantly, the Polaroid. So now every time Wolv gets hit again, 5 seconds of damage shield for him. He's down to the Womb 1. And he's got these 2 Womb floors and 1 Shale floor to get through. Yep, best out of 3. That's correct. And speaking of one of those banned items, in Jim's store, we found the compass, so he's going to buy that soul heart instead, not worry about the rest of his money, as the compass is outlawed. Again, D6 also outlawed, so you couldn't even re-roll it if you found it. And amazingly enough, Jim set these rules, remember. Very first item that shows up in his run, the D6, which he face-planted and reset because of. It was just one of those, like, screw it, I'm just taking it just for fun at that point, I'm sure. But yeah, very first item that showed up today was the D6. Thanks, game. Thanks. It knows, man. I'm telling you, it knows. So again, we're going to get a lot of yes crowns. If it shows up, you have to take it. So lots of money there on Jim's side. And he's on down to his caves, and in this case, a Catacombs version, the expansion level. Yeah, Wolv's got a really, really nice build going on right now. He got a lot of really good items in a row all of a sudden. Alright, nothing good out of that gambling machine. We got Jim immediately finding his Caves 1 boss, though I'm guessing with those 97 keys, he's gonna find his item room as well yet. I don't see why he'd pass that up already. Douchebag poop socks. And the thing with Wolv, like, yeah, if he gets damaged, he's going to have a real good time. Problem is, he's not been buying Devil Deal items, so unless he gets it out of a God Room, which would be about the only thing with Spawn, I don't think he's going to get a Devil Deal. So he would probably get a God Room, if anything. But, trying to think at that point, you've basically got 2 items that can come out of there that would help him. So it's a pretty low percentage chance that Wolv's going to get any damage up here. He'd love to see a library, though, maybe come across something to replace that poop with, because, yeah, like was pointed out in chat, he's in the womb with the poop. So he would love a space use item to show up. And again, remember with the rules, if you see a passive item or space use item, you have to take it immediately. And you cannot replace it with the other one that you had originally. And Wolv's gonna make use of that poop. We'll find something out of here. By God, we're gonna find something. There's no item room, so you're not gonna get Stigmata. You have no chance of finding Stigmata at this point. Yep, we based them all off of a National Football League team. So if they had a team that they rooted for, I let them kind of pick. Just so it gave people another way. Like, if you didn't know our 2 racers, like, let's say that you've never met Wolv and Jim. Let's say that maybe you're from San Francisco or New York, and you're thinking like, oh, well, that makes it easy. I'm going to root for Wolv. You know, I'm from New York. Duh. So maybe it gives you another way to root for somebody right off the bat. We just kind of figured that instead of making it like, oh, I don't, you know, like, I like Wolv more than I like Jim, or, you know, SNES Power all the way. Like, yeah, that's cool, but... You know what I mean? Like, at the same point, we wanted something else in there, too, where it's just like, you know, I love Pokedude to death, but, like, I can't root for him because he's the Green Bay Packers in the league. That type of thing. Like, it just made it that much more fun. I gotta get that Halo, son. It's about the only thing, along with, oh, actually, 3. Blood of the Martyr, Sacred Heart, and, I totally had forgotten about that, too, obviously, the Halo. I forgot Blood of the Martyr. Ooh. Speaking of those martyr things, Jim would kind of like to have that with a different space use item. Also wouldn't mind having more money. Again, stores are optional. You can do what you want with the items in there. Same thing with Devil Deals. You're not forced into taking them, much like the rest of the rules say. So Jim got to choose there. He's got the habit sitting in there, which is great. But without enough money for it, or the space use item to make it worthwhile, let alone the health to really utilize it, he's going to pass on that. Again, Wolv just about done with his Womb 1 boss fight. Last little bit of Blast Assist dying off. He's going to get 2 hard increase. Thank you very much. And he'll be on down to his Womb 2. So let's see. He'll hang on to that World card in hopes that he doesn't have a Curse of Darkness. I probably just cursed him. But in hopes that he doesn't have a Curse of Darkness on his Shale. So hold on to that Womb card for now. World card, excuse me. That's a Womb card. It just automatically spawns Mom's Heart. Enjoy! Edmund, if you're listening, please do not put that in Rebirth. Oh God, do not put that in. Don't ever listen to me, Edmund, or Florian, or anybody else involved with making Rebirth. Don't ever listen to me. Please. I'm putting that out as a public service announcement. Don't listen to me with item requests. I make evil stuff. For example, the bomb of bags, as I called it earlier, where it just basically explodes a bunch of bags and laughs at you. So... I kind of misquoted the bomb bag, but yeah, I made an interesting item out of it, if nothing else. I remember when I had a Womb card one time. It didn't end well. Ooh, look at this. Wolv finding himself his boss fight here in Womb 2, so beelined himself right on over to Mom's Heart. And again, normally this is our finishing point in the regular season, but we raced through Shale here in round 1. So he's going to take, might as well take this into the next room with you. Use that strength card. Ooh, just going to use it now? No, I'm thinking about it. Okay, so Wolv going to take the strength card in. This will give him plus to all of his stats, including 1 extra health, which does not disappear in this case, because you don't get a red health container, it's blue now. So again, that can't be taken away from you. Red hearts after the room would have, but he gets plus 1 to all of his stats here for the remainder of this room. And again, he's going to save a few of these bombs for later on. He's over halfway through Mom's Heart already as Wolv, but he's going to hang on to at least 1 for the beginning of his fight against the Devil. So let's see, again, having to take all unidentified pills. JimDrizzle found himself another one. More fire rate increase. He's had a lot of luck with these pills today. And again, doesn't even have that PhD that Wolv was rocking. So again, right after this, Wolv will head right back outside. I'll grab that world card, and he'll be on down to Shale. Let's see if that can't be a full map reveal for him. Ah, glitchy poop. He can't even shoot it. I hate when that happens. So Wolv down to, on down to Shale. There's that world card. He'll head over to the left-hand side. Just a few rooms to clear. That's not really too terrible. Ooh, and having to pick up all the passive items. Happy about this one. JimDrizzle's found the odd mushroom. Fire rate capped out. A little bit of damage down, but immediately over to his boss fight. And you'll see these really rapid-fire tears, both in front and behind, because he's also got Mom's Eye. Again, Wolv not all that far to go, looking pretty solid on this build right now. I wouldn't be too terribly upset with this. Doesn't have a whole lot of damage, but plenty of health and a lot of safety with that Polaroid. If he does get hit, every single time's a 5-second damage shield. And there goes Headless Horseman. 1 more poop. Ah, come on. We want to see something come out of that. I want to see an Eternal Heart or something just for fun. Even though it'll do him no good, I want to see it just for fun. Ooh, took some cheap damage by that bomb-flighted Wolv. So he'll take out Fistula here. This is a pretty easy room for him. Nope, world card's okay. It's the Sun card, or excuse me, the Emperor card, so that you could teleport through a floor. Basically, think of it this way. JimDrizzle wanted people to have to fight through Shale. So he didn't want any way for you to just be able to walk down to the floor and go, oh, okay, right to the boss. So the Emperor card was banned. Compass is banned, and, wow, why can I not think of rolls now? Let me just type it out, it's easier. Let's do it this way. Yeah, aw, shit, glitch poop. So there's the 2 Imager pictures for you. But basically, you can see on that first one there, everything like Mom's Knife, Brimstone, Blue Candle were banned. Soul Heart spawning items for the most part were banned. Compass, Emperor card, and I forgot the other one was the Crystal Ball were banned. Because again, it can spawn Soul Hearts, spawn cards for you, and gives you a map reveal over and over and over again. One-time use of a map reveal, not a bad thing. And Jim just didn't want anybody to be able to port into this fight that Wolv's on right now. Because again, he saw Shale, not the easiest of floor layouts. Man, Wolv looking pretty good. He's got 7 blue hearts. He's in that first phase of Satan, which we've already seen a few times tonight as Jim got heavily trolled by him with that 9 lives dead cat. And again, put up a hell of a fight himself a couple of times through without getting any damage taken all the way to phase 3. And again, Wolv doing very good himself here in phase 1. Just about done with it. 1 bomb remaining, which I think will be for the beginning of phase 2. If he moves right on in, maybe not. I take it back. He's just going to make sure that he doesn't get hit. Cannot blame him, honestly. And again, so long as the enemy keeps moving, you see Daddy Longlegs will do work for you. And phase 2 will move all the time, so this shouldn't be too bad of a challenge. There he goes, as long as he moves even slightly. Now you'll see Daddy Longlegs will once again attack. If Wolv can make him move. Come on over. I don't think he's even going to worry about it. He just wants to make sure he doesn't get hit. All that health remaining. There you go. When you do get hit, though, like I said, Wolv gets that 5 seconds of damage shield, so he'll faceplant, let his Cuban meat do some work for him. But on to phase 3. We've seen it be a troll so many times tonight. So Wolv will take that invincibility frame. He'll hang out down to the bottom, let the bombs do some work for him as well. And he's already a good 25% of the way through this. Still with 5 hearts remaining. Still got to play it safe, keep in mind. This ain't by any means over. Although looking very good. There comes the 50% mark on Wolv's side. And just a little bit beyond it. At this point, he's looking pretty safe. It doesn't even matter where these enemies spawn at. He could take a damage shield right now, like he's going to do. He's going to try to get these bombs in close. There you go, and that last little bit's gonna do it for you. When that chest appears, there you have it. Wolv, one of last year's finalists, guys. The 6th seed in the NFC. Looking to pull a major upset here, just like happened earlier. And we got a 1-0 lead for Wolv right now over JimDrizzle. What the hell did that happen for? What? Okay. What? Why is the foot stomping still? It's so excited, it just can't hide it, and that foot's gonna keep stomping. Seriously though, very, very nicely done on both sides. Jim put up a hell of a fight that first time through with the 9 lives dead cat himself. Oh yeah, thrust. Oh yeah.